Hey everyone, it's Karen with Yes Please Paper Crafts. So in this video, I'm going to be creating a scrapbook layout for Pinkfresh Fridays, which is a YouTube hop that's hosted by my friend 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝘀𝗀𝗃. And we have a bunch of scrappy YouTubers that join in each month, and we all create projects using only Pinkfresh Studio collections. So I just recently moved and I'm still in the process of getting my craft room set up, and had a little bit of an issue with the filming setup, and so I had to turn my table and I can't really see what I'm doing on the camera. So hopefully I stay within the frame, but if I don't, I apologize in advance. So for this layout, I wanted to use the Days of Splendor collection, which is Joanne's favorite collection ever. She loves this collection so much. And I was inspired to create some buttons that I'm going to be adding into the button shop for the month of September. It's part of the September release. And probably by the time this video goes up, those buttons are going to be in the shop. I'm planning to use some of the buttons on this layout. I just think they turned out really cute and I just can't wait to create with them. So we're going to do that. So that's why I chose to use this particular collection to do this layout. And the pictures that I have here are pictures of my two nieces. This is Katie and Haley. They're now both graduated from college and have started their first jobs. And so these pictures are quite old, but I think they're super cute. And so we're going to scrap these pictures today. And I have two pictures. They look very similar, but in each picture, there's different expressions on their face. I don't know if I'm going to use both of these pictures or just one of them. I'm just going to kind of wing it and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to be using a sketch today. I just decided that I wanted to do something simple, and I'm going to go back to one of my favorites, which is the Happy Horizontal design. And it's something that I learned from Janet over at RTS Scrapbooking. And so I want to go ahead and do a Happy Horizontal because I think that's a super fun design to do. It's really easy, and I think that's going to really work for this layout. Okay, so I don't have much paper for this collection. I don't really scrapbook a lot of fall layouts because I live in Louisiana and we don't really have fall here. And this really isn't a fall layout, but I thought the colors suited this collection. And I don't really have much. I just have a few pieces of paper. I did send some of my Days of Splendor products over to Joanne and some Happy Mail. And this is pretty much all I have here. I have just 2 sheets of paper, I think. Or maybe just 1 sheet of paper. Yep, I think that's all I have, 1 sheet of paper. And so I think I'm going to have to bring more paper in from another collection. So I recently participated in the Pinkfresh Create event, which was earlier this month. I think it was September the 10th and 11th. And I signed up for that event back in May, along with my friend Joanne. And so I was thinking that I would be in my new house and have my craft room set up, and I would be able to enjoy the event and kind of, you know, take those classes and participate. And what I ended up doing was just really watching the classes and not doing much participating because I ended up not closing on my house until the end of July. Then I didn't move into the house until mid-August, and then once I moved in, there was an issue where I couldn't start really setting up my craft room or unpacking for another month. And so it was only a couple of days before the Create event happened that I was able to finally get into my craft room. So there was no way I was going to have everything set up for that event. But I was thinking I was still going to participate. But what ended up happening is once I got into looking at the materials and the requirements and what we were going to be doing in those classes, I realized that I didn't have the tools and the materials I needed to do the class. And so I spent most of the first morning looking through boxes and trying to open boxes and trying to find things like my circle cutter and my ink pads and just different tools. And I just kind of gave up after that, and ended up spending the weekend watching the classes, which were super awesome, and then just opening boxes and taking stuff out. And I did make some progress on getting my craft room unpacked. I did not really create any of the projects, so unfortunately it didn't really work out the way I planned, but I'm hoping maybe to do it again next year. And it was really awesome. I loved all of the instructors. The classes were really great. I love the layouts from Paige Evans. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to do that Create event, was because Paige Evans was teaching one of the classes. And so it was really awesome. Now the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I might have to pull some paper from somewhere, and I thought it might be fun to try to look through some of the stuff that I got for the Create event and see if I could pull in some paper, because I'm really going to need paper, because I just have this one piece. I think it really is just one piece of paper. Okay, and I thought maybe at the end of the video I might do a little bit of a unboxing or sharing of what was included in this Create event. I think it cost $238 for the event. That included all of the classes plus all of the materials, and I thought it was a really awesome deal, and it was super exciting to get all of these new collections from Pinkfresh Studio. And it even included some stamps, dies, and stencils, and there was some really cool swag that was included. So I thought it was really an awesome deal, and it was one of the few things that I did actually purchase while I was on my spending freeze. There's only a couple things that I bought, and this was one of those things, because I just I didn't want to wait until I think you had to sign up by a certain date, and I didn't want it to be sold out and then I wouldn't be able to do it, so went ahead and signed up. And so I'm going to go through this. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll put that at the end of the video. That way, if you're not interested in looking through all that stuff, you don't have to watch that part. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the layout. So I have the picture, I have this paper, and I do have quite a few embellishments. I have some 𝗵𝗶𝗄𝗃s, some tags, and then a bunch of embellishments here. So I think what I'm going to do is probably go through the paper that I have in all of these collections, and I'm going to look for something that I can use for this layout. Not really sure I really love this paper from my background, although it might work. The reason why I don't really want to use this as the background is because I really love this side with all these frames. I really think it would be cute to do some cut-aparts. And I think that's why I ended up keeping this one piece of paper. I think I sent all my other paper to Joanne. I didn't really have much of this collection, but I did send some of it to her because I know she loves it so much. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go through this stuff maybe, and then I'll come back and we'll go ahead and look at the paper and try to figure out the paper we're going to use for this layout. So I want to use two different pages because the Happy Horizontal is a different pattern at the top and a different pattern at the bottom, with something usually in the middle. And so that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and look through all of this stuff, and I will be right back. Okay, so I looked through all of the paper that came with this other fall collection from Pinkfresh. This is a new collection called Good Times. And a lot of the papers are so cute, I couldn't use them. So even though the back of this paper would have been good, I didn't really want to use it as for my Happy Horizontal layout. And so as I was looking through the paper, I didn't want anything fall, and a lot of these papers would be awesome for backgrounds. So I didn't really want to cut into the back of any of those. So as I'm looking through these different papers, there's papers that would make awesome backgrounds, papers that were cut aparts, or maybe papers that had too much fall. And I ended up deciding on a paper, a couple of papers here, so we're going to just keep going. These two papers, these are the two papers I decided to use for this layout. And so we have these two papers, and the colors here also are in the Days of Splendor collection. And I love this paper because it's very simple, and it's kind of almost like a tone-on-tone. And I know that the blue in my niece's outfit is a little bit of a brighter blue, but I still think it goes really well. And my niece Haley is wearing this dress, and this pattern almost reminds me of kind of that pattern up there. So I think that's really cute. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on the layout, and then I'll come back and share with you my progress. Okay, so I have my background put together. I decided to use this one photo. I just think that one's super cute. And these photos are different sizes. I didn't really want to crop more from this photo, so I just decided to go ahead and use that one. And then I was looking for something to use just to kind of finish off this border, especially since I didn't do a very good job joining those papers together. I glued this onto another paper, and so we're going to use some washi tape. So I went into my stash and I found 3 different washi tapes. This one says "It's an amazing day" over and over, and I thought that was really pretty. I have this stripe here. I also have this one, although now that I'm looking at this under the light, I don't think that would work. And then I have this really pretty floral. So let's just give these a try. That's a little bit too bright and a little bit too busy. I really think this stripe is going to work really well, but you never know until you peel it off the roll and really get a good look at what it's going to do. And that one is just absolutely perfect. So I could do that one, but let's try this one here just to see. I like to just audition different things and try them out on my layout. Now this has a lot of teal, and although I think it's a really beautiful washi, let me see if I can hold it up here so y'all can see it. See if I can get my camera to focus on it. It's got this gold foiling. It really doesn't have the right colors, so I think we're gonna go with the stripe because it's just absolutely perfect. I couldn't have found a better match, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this across the middle of the layout, and I'm going to line it up. My paper has lines on it, so that's really cool. We'll just go ahead and do that. And then I'm just going to wrap it around the back here. Okay, so now that we have the background done, I also matted the photo, and I used a white cardstock, and then I decided to use the reverse side of this paper here. And that paper is actually a leaf paper. And Bella's over there snoring again. Even though this is not a fall layout, I just really like the color, and you really can't tell too much what the design is. So that's why I decided to use that. And I think it really makes the picture pop from the background. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some embellishments out, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I found this journaling card that came in the collection that is called Good Times. And then I added these alpha from the Days of Splendor. And the title of this layout is going to be Special Memories. And I'm going to just tack that right there by the picture. And I think that looks really cute. So now all I need to do is figure out, oh, I've got an extra eye there. Let me go ahead and put that back over here. These letters are loose. Okay. All right, so I got my title, I had the picture, and I got started. I think what I'm going to do is maybe put a cluster here because I have a little bit of a dead space on this side of the layout. And so I'm thinking that I will maybe put a cluster here, maybe a little bit something down here, and then maybe something down here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and see what we can get. And I did take a look at these, and I thought this was really cute. It says "Live in the Moment," but it kind of looks like it's hanging down, so I'm not really sure where I would use that, but these are really adorable. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ephemera. I'm going to go through the ephemera, and then I'll be right back. I'm trying to do this really quickly because I don't have much time. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this, and I'll be right back and share with you my progress. Okay, so I had a chance to look through some of the ephemera, and I changed my clusters a little bit because I found this really beautiful frame. And what I'm going to do is a little trick. I'm going to cut this frame apart and use half of it on this side of the layout and the other half on this side. And then I found this little chair, and because the chair is facing in this direction, I decided to put this cluster down here at the bottom. Okay, so, and then I found this little dragonfly. I think that's cute up there, and it kind of creates this diagonal cluster going up the side of the layout. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this, and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished embellishing my layout, and I really think it turned out super cute. I'm really happy with it, and I just wanted to add one of these flare buttons. These are buttons from my button shop. They were just added for the new September release. And this is the Autumn Days, no wait, let's see, the Splendid Days and Splendid Days patterns. And this is inspired by the Pinkfresh Studio collection, Days of Splendor. So this these bundles are called Splendid Days and Splendid Days Patterns. And I'll have a link to my store where you can find the buttons in the description below if you want to check that out. And so here are all the buttons that I have available, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick out one to use on this layout. And I think I might put one over here. So let's see if we can find something that would work. They're all really cute. I really wanted a dragonfly because I know there's mostly dragonflies in this collection, but I didn't really find one that I liked, so I did just pick a butterfly instead. And that little postage stamp is adorable, so I might have to use that one because I really like it. I also have this one which says "Love This," but I'm not sure, it doesn't really go too well in the cluster. We have this one that says "These Sweet Moments," and I really like that. That's super cute too. Ooh, choices. Here's one with a bunch of squiggly lines, and then some little hearts. Oh, a cup of tea. This one says "Cozy Splendor." This one has a little teacup on it. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So we have to use that one. That just goes really well with this layout. I'm going to grab some foam tape here. And one of the things I found out with this glass board is that this foam tape sticks really well to the glass board. It comes off, but it just is really sticky. And I used to have one of those mats, like the cutting mats that I would create on. And that one, the foam tape really didn't stick to that much, but it does stick to this this glass board. And with the glass board, I did get the option to have the magnet on the back. And no, not the magnet. It's got a steel or metal plate on the back. And so you can get magnets and use the magnets to hold things down. And I don't know what I did with those magnets, but they look like little chessboard pawns. They're super cool. I talked a little bit more about the glass board when I did went through all of the different new collections and everything I got from the Pinkfresh Create event, which I'm going to share with you right after I finish the layout. And so you'll hear more about the glass board, but this is my new glass board. So I'm really excited to have this. It's one of the things I've been waiting for a long time because I wanted to wait until I moved into my new house before I got this, because I was really afraid that I would get it and then I would move it, and in the move it would get broken. So I just decided I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait, and it's an investment. I really wanted this. I am going to have to figure out my lighting because there is a kind of a shadow from my lights. But I'm loving this glass board, so it's really amazing. Okay, so here is the finished layout. I'm going to do some close-ups, and then I'm going to share the unboxing video with you on everything that I got in the Pinkfresh, all the new collections. And then I will also share a little video clip of my two dogs, Bella and Lilybell, at the very end. So if you want to see that, stick around to the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at everything that was included for the Pinkfresh Create event. And I'm going to start with the swag. And I was really excited when I saw this during the unboxing that they did in the Facebook group for the event. And this event was an online event. It was open to US and also international. And you signed up for it and they mailed you everything that you needed for all of the 5 classes. And then you also got the swag. And so when they shared this in the unboxing video, I was really excited because I have been wanting to pick up one of these tools, and I haven't purchased one yet. And so this is really awesome. This is a stamp press tool, and it's really pretty. It's pink and it has like a little gold knob. And this tool is for using when you stamp to get a better impression, so that it kind of helps you get a more even stamping. And you can use it with your stamping tools like the 𝗵𝗵 or you can just use it with your blocks, like the acrylic blocks, or you could even use it with the wood stamps if you have like a really large background stamp. But you use this to press down and rub on top of the stamp or the whatever tool you're using to stamp with. And yeah, that's really awesome. So it's cool. And it comes in this really neat little box. And yeah, I was really happy with this. I had been seeing this used quite a bit in different videos on YouTube with different people, and I thought that was super neat. Now, of course, I think this is a new item for Pinkfresh. The other stamp press tools I've seen in the past have come from other companies. Okay, so this first bag here, and I did look through some of this stuff before, and I watched the unboxing video, but I kind of kept it together in the bag. This first bag goes with the first class. And I'm so bad with names, I know I'm not going to remember the names of the people that taught the classes, so I'm going to put it up here. I think this first class was Annette, and I can't even pronounce her last name, even if I could remember it. So this is the Dreamy Florals, and it came with this really gorgeous floral ephemera. And I'm going to show y'all everything that was included in there. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I love creating with florals, and that's really pretty. I love creating clusters. And then this class also used a stamp, which is this stamp right here, which is also the Dreamy Florals. And it has a coordinating die. And then it also has a coordinating stencil. How awesome is this? This is the first time I've ever seen these coordinating stencils, and my first time ever having this. I'm really excited to use this. And when I watched Annette do her class and create her layout, which was gorgeous, I was just super impressed at how easy this is to actually stamp and get all your different colors, to color in all of these different pieces in different colors. So basically the way this works is you layer the different stencils on, and you would maybe use yellow for this layer, and the next layer you would use green, and it blocks out the areas that you don't want to color. You can use a blending tool, and or you can use a stamp. I think you stamp it first, and then you use this and your inks and blending tools to color in the image. That's how it works. I haven't tried that yet, but I really wanted to do this class. I just couldn't find any of my supplies, so I ended up deciding just to wait. And I'm going to go back and watch. I think with the Pinkfresh event, the Facebook group is available for up to a year. So you have a year to go back and watch all of the classes. And so they keep that for you. Okay, so this next one here is the chrysanthemum. And this is really beautiful as well. And so this one comes with washi tape, which I love. And enamel dots. Okay, so here's the washi tape. This is the chrysanthemum washi tape. And if you've never gotten this washi tape from Pinkfresh Studio, it's really awesome. And sometimes they have like a metallic, like foiling on it. This one doesn't, but it's really pretty. And you use these, if you get the coordinating dies, you can use these dies to cut out that washi tape. So that's really amazing. And there's a lot on this roll. I want to say it's 4 inches by 11 yards. So that's 33 feet of washi tape. Okay, and then it has the coordinating die set. And then the other things that are included here, we have the enamel dots. Isn't this a gorgeous color scheme? I just love this. And look at this with that orange and pink. That's just beautiful. So here's the ephemera pack. And here's everything that's in there. That's just beautiful colors. I can't wait to create something with this. Okay, then we also received the journaling bits, and these are tags and pockets and things like that. And here is the back. Okay, the next thing is the chipboard flare. Those are really pretty. And then there is the 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗄𝗆. This is a smaller font. I really like the smaller alphas because it gives you a way to do a longer title. And this is green. It's really pretty green color. And then they also gave us the chipboard frames. This collection, the colors are just, I just love that. That's just beautiful. It's very vibrant because a lot of times Pinkfresh is more subtle. It's a little bit more pastel-y, but this one has a very deep saturation in color. And that's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, I just love that combination of orange, pink, and green. Okay, so that's everything that was included with the chrysanthemum. And I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this back in here and keep it together until I do the class. I'm gonna go back and do the classes and make those projects. And when I do, I will share those with you. Or I'll share the finished project. I can't share the class. Okay, the next thing that we have here are some dies that are tags. This is a standalone cuts. It's the shaker tag book die. And the little shaker book that was created was super cute. And I love those. Those are neat. I love doing shaker. Anything shaker is super cool. Okay, and this, I don't know if this went along with this Delightful. I'm not sure if this was together, if this was just an extra thing, or if it came from something else. But this is from a collection called Delightful. All of this was from the new collections from Pinkfresh, which really made it an exciting event because we were able to get guaranteed to have all of these different collections from Pinkfresh. And so here's all of this chipboard flair. That's really cute. Love that little cloud that's raining. Super adorable. Okay, now one of the things that I really got super excited about was this Alpha. This is a die set. Look how awesome this is. These are huge. And they have some ribbing on them, embossing, which I think is super cool. And during the unboxing, they mentioned that they name all of their Alpha dies after different people in their company. And so this one is the 𝗬𝗶𝗁. So it's called the 𝗬𝗶𝗁. Isn't that amazing? I can't wait to create a title with that. Maybe we'll have to do that for this layout. That would be super cool. Okay, and then now we have the collections. Let's see, I think, yeah, there's 3 different collections. And also this cut file from Paige Evans. And I have to tell you, the layout that Paige Evans created was beautiful. She used this cut file and she put her picture behind the heart. And it was just too adorable. And then she backed all of these different wedges, or I don't know what you call that. And she, in different papers and a rainbow. It was really pretty. So she did give us the actual cut, what do you call this? Die cut, or cut file. And she also gave us I think we got a digital version of this as well if you wanted to make more of those. If you have a machine like a Cricut. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this collection, which is called Simply the Best. And I think I'm just going to scoot this over here just to make myself a little bit more room. And if y'all haven't noticed, I changed my background. I'm going to have to figure out my lighting because I do see a little bit of a glare. But I recently picked up this gorgeous glass mat from a company called Glassboard. And it's just the most amazing thing ever. It's magnetic. It is super awesome. I got this right after I bought this house and closed on the house. And I couldn't wait to get it set up, but it's been in the box for like over a month. So it's taken me a while, but I did reach out to Glassboard. I think it's called Glassboard. Is it Glassboard or Glass Studio? I'll put the name of the company up here on the screen. I reached out to them and told them that I wanted to share this in videos on my YouTube channel and asked if they could give me a coupon code that I could share with you guys. And so I'm just waiting to hear back from them. They are going to sign me up for their affiliate program and provide me with a coupon code that I can give you for 20% off if you want to make a purchase over there. So I thought that was super cool. Okay, so here's the paper that's included, and then here are all the embellishments. This almost looks more like a boy-themed collection. I haven't actually looked at this one at all. I didn't take any of this out of the package. I've been so busy with the move and unpacking, and things have been such a mess around here. I just can't stand it. So I've been spending most of my time trying to put things away. I didn't really want to get more stuff out that I would have to deal with. So yeah, this is really cool. I guess it's nature inspired, but the colors are very masculine, which is super cool. Okay, so I'm distracted. I'm looking at this like, and I'm not sharing it with you. Okay, so the first thing that we have here are the Puffy stickers, and these are super adorable. I love that little coffee pot. I've been wanting to do a scrapbook layout about coffee because I love coffee. It's like one of my most favorite things in the entire world. I love coffee and I love chocolate. So those are my two things that I just love. I just wish chocolate didn't have any calories. Well, I guess chocolate doesn't have calories, but the kind that you like to eat, like the chocolate candy bars, they have calories with all that sugar. Okay, so here are the journaling bits, and these are tags and pockets. We have the enamel dots. Isn't this amazing how much stuff you get with the class? This is just super cool. Here is a puffy alpha in a green. It's a really deep green. That's pretty. And this one is two-sided. And I love that they have both the upper and lowercase letters. I like that a lot. Okay, here are the chipboard stickers, or cardstock stickers. Their cardstock stickers are really nice weight, but these are not the chipboard. These are more flat. Just so typical. This never gets old. I like that. 𝗬𝗵𝗵. I really like the sayings in this collection. Yeah, super cool. Okay. And then we have the ephemera. And then here is the back here. They have some really, really awesome sayings. Friends for life, imperfect plus awesome, food, friends, and fun. Yeah, definitely a lot of sayings in this collection that I can use for my layouts. Sometimes I love Pinkfresh Studio, but sometimes I think some of their collections have very strange words in them. Just things that I would never really use on a layout. Okay, here are the chipboard frames. Those are really cool. And then we have the cardstock layers. This says it's a cardstock layer, but to me this is more like chipboard. These are a little bit chunkier than the cardstock stickers. See if I can show you from the side. I don't know if you can see, but they are a little bit chunkier. Maybe it's about the same as the chipboard, so I don't know. Oh, they call this cardstock frames. I wouldn't have called this cardstock frames. I would have called that chipboard. I guess it's not a super thick chipboard, but I really like that because sometimes the chipboard can be too chunky. Okay, here we go with the paper. I haven't got new paper in so long. I think it's got to be since last year during the Black Friday sales. I got a whole bunch of paper, but after that I was really good and I didn't really buy anything. So I think I bought a couple of punches from Creative Memories and some things from there, because if you don't buy their punches, usually they sell out and then you don't get one. So I did make an exception for a few things. Some things from Creative Memories in this class. Okay, so here is the overview of all the pages that are in this collection. And they did give us the entire collection. So we got 3 entire collections, plus all of this other stuff, and the swag as well. I don't know how much that actually comes out to. Maybe I'll have to do a little bit of math and see if I can figure out the actual retail price. And I'll let you know. I'll put a little blurb up on the screen. I'm kind of curious now to see actually, I don't know how this compares to if I would have paid for this just buying it from their website, because I don't usually buy entire collections like that. That's a lot of money to buy all of the embellishments, all of the paper. I think they didn't give us the 6x6 paper, but that's okay. I would much prefer having the 12x12 paper. And I do have some 6x6 paper from Pinkfresh, but I really like their 12x12. Okay, isn't this fun? It is fun. It's got a fun up there in the corner. Okay, and then we have this really pretty paper. This paper is so awesome. I haven't looked through new paper in so long. Do you ever do that? You just look through it. You can smell how new it is and then just have to feel it. Okay, we have this one here. That's gorgeous. I love that. And then this paper on the back. I'm not going to tell y'all what everything is because I'm sure you can see. Sometimes I go on and on about this is a check paper and a polka dot. And okay, so this one's cute. I like that. And it's black and white. And then there's this stripe. That'd be hard to just pick which side to use. I wonder if it's just one of each paper. Oh no. Oh, do you get two or is it just one? I don't know. Okay, so this one here is tags. Those are cute. Y'all can just tell how happy I am. I have paper. Not like I don't have a ton of paper already in my craft room, but I just love getting new paper. And this is just some gorgeous paper. Look how pretty. This looks just like one they've already had in a previous collection. Maybe just in different colors. That's a beautiful plaid. Yeah, I love the colors. It's very masculine. I could see creating layouts with my brother or maybe layouts with the outdoors. And here's a cut apart. And that's pretty too. It'd be hard to pick just one side. I might have to get another pack of this paper once my spending freeze is off. I'm still kind of in a spending freeze. I have not sold my other house yet. I haven't actually even put it up for sale yet. I've been trying to figure out how to get some things fixed. I had to do some repairs because when I moved out, I found out I had water damage in one of the rooms and my roof had been leaking and I didn't even know. And so I had to get that repaired. I have a handyman coming over on Monday after the weekend to get started doing some sheetrock repairs and some other things that just trying to fix up anything that, you know, that I think needs to be done. I could probably just go ahead and list it for sale, but I would prefer to just fix everything that I know that's wrong with it and then put it up for sale after that. So that's what I'm planning to do, but I'm really hoping that it'll be maybe by the end of October because I know once I get into the holidays, it's going to be harder to sell. Okay, so that's everything that was in that collection. I just love that so much. All right, I'm going to put this over here, and then I'll probably put it into one of my storage pockets. Probably use the ones from Creative Memories since it's a full collection. The project folders from Creative Memories are really amazing. I did a video a couple months ago. We have this YouTube hop that we do once a month called Let's Get Organized, where we organize different items in our craft room each month. And the very first hop that we did, hop number 1, was on scrapbooking collections. And so if you want to see how to organize your scrapbooking collections, you should definitely go and check out all of the videos in that hop. And I did go over everything I do for my collections and all the different products that I use. And I love the Creative Memories Power Project folders. They're amazing. Okay, so here is the next one. This one is called Good Times. And this, I think, is a fall collection. And so when I saw this, I knew my friend Joanne was going to just love it because her favorite collection is Days of Splendor. And I was actually thinking about when I realized I only have one sheet of paper from the Days of Splendor, that I might be able to pull paper from this collection because it's also a fall collection. But the colors look to be a little bit different, but it might still work. I'm going to have to just wait and see, I guess. Okay, so we have the enamel dots. This is fun for fall because it's very non-traditional fall colors. Okay, here are some wood accents. Aren't those cute? And I think one of the things I love about how Pinkfresh does their fall collections is that you don't necessarily have to use them from fall because a lot of the different images, you could use it on other types of layouts. So I think that's really cool. So this is the ephemera. And then here's the back of that one. Colors are really pretty. Although I'm not too sure how much it's going to match. I know that Days of Splendor has a purple and it also has a gold, so it might work. So we have a green puffy alpha and then a multicolor puffy alpha. Look at that. Almost reminds me of Mardi Gras. I'm from Louisiana, from New Orleans, so I see gold, purple, and green. I think Mardi Gras. Yeah, I used to love going to the parades when I was a kid. Now when they have Mardi Gras, I stay home. It gets pretty wild over in New Orleans, I have to say. I do sometimes I'll go to a parade in one of the smaller cities, like the city where I live. Okay, here are the journaling pieces. And that's really cute. Okay, up next is the puffy stickers. Look at that, a little cup of coffee in a teapot. Those are adorable. Look at that, how pretty. Okay, then we have the cardstock stickers. I have to say that the colors in these collections are probably my favorite ever. These colors that Pinkfresh came out with are just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Okay. And then we have the large alpha. Oh, we got puffy small ones and we got big ones. How cool is that? So they gave us a large alpha in this really pretty green. I know this green is very similar to the Days of Splendor color, so that might be something I can use. But I'm tempted to use that dye, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so here are some title ephemera, and it has gold accents. I don't know that I've ever gotten title ephemera from Pinkfresh. I don't know if this is something new. Have they had these with other collections? I don't remember seeing this before. That's really cool. I like that, because then if you don't want to create a title with the letters and you want to do something really quick, you can just grab one of these and make a title. Super neat. Okay, then we have the chipboard frames. Isn't it interesting? This is called chipboard frames, but the other one was called the cardstock frames. And it's the same thing. It's the same dimension, so I don't understand that, but here they are. I love teapots. That's super cool. Teapots. Tea and teapots. Okay, so here's the paper. Let me show y'all the cover sheet. Here is the cover sheet for this collection. One of the cool things about this is you could use these little squares, or you could flip it over and use this as a background. It's really nice paper. All right, let me go ahead and open this one up. Well, I sure hope y'all are enjoying seeing all of this stuff as much as I'm enjoying looking at it. I think it's really fun to get new stuff, and I haven't done a haul video in a while. Did I do a haul video? I'm trying to remember when the last time I did one was. I don't know. It's been a long time. I think I did a Happy Meal video. I'll have to go back and look. It might have been last year. I don't know. Okay, so we have some fall leaves. That's pretty. And then back here there's a geometric pattern. And then there's some yellow flowers. And then more flowers. This does not look fall to me at all, but I guess some of the images are fall with these leaves. That's really pretty. That would make a really beautiful background. Okay, and then we have this paper on the back. That's pretty. I love the color combination. And here is a green paper. Oh, look at this rainbow paper. Isn't that pretty? Oh, good. The other side I don't care for as much, so I'm definitely going to be using that side. This is cool. Is this the same thing but in different colors? Oh, yeah. Very similar. It's not exactly the same, but kind of the similar thing. But you could actually flip this around and do it like this. Kind of look like it cascading down. That's super cool. Okay, and here's the back. Okay, this is from, this one's called Seize the Day. That's gorgeous. This would make a really cool layout because you could just put your picture right there, add a couple embellishments, and you'd be done. And then they have that one in the back. That's pretty. I don't think I would attempt to fussy cut that out, but those are too small. Even though I love the fussy cut stuff. Okay, and then we have this one, which is the border strips. I like that. I could see taking one of these strips and putting it along the border. Super cool. Oh, forgot to turn it over. And then I love this paper. I love anything rainbow, and the colors are just awesome. And then we have this one with the leaves around. This is cute. The colors are very similar to the Days of Splendor. They have this light green color, I know for sure. Okay, and then we have this paper, which would make an awesome background. Okay, here's a 𝗬𝗶𝗁. How cute is that? I love that little teapot or coffee pot or whatever it is. And then the reverse side is this paper here, which is like a lavender color. So that's really pretty. I love that. Love that, love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the last one here. And then I'm going to put all of this at the end of the video, even though I'm doing it now before I get started, because I wanted to have a chance to look through this and figure out if there's any paper that I'd be able to use for my layout. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set this over to the side. Make sure I don't dump it on the floor. Oh yeah, I already shared that with you guys. Okay, this one, the colors, oh my god. This reminds me of Paige Evans for some reason. And let's go ahead and open this one up. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the enamel dots. Those are really beautiful colors. Oh, look at these. What is this? Puffy seal stickers. So this looks supposed to look like wax, like the wax seals that you put on the back of envelopes. Those are neat. I don't know what I would do with that though. I guess you could just use it in a cluster. Those are cool. Okay, and this one is the hanging banners. Those are cute. Okay, then we have the Puffy stickers. Thankful for rainbows. I love that, how they did the little cloud with the different color raindrops. That's so adorable. Okay, here are some more title ephemera. That's really awesome. And here is everything that's in that. All the different titles that you can use on your layout. Okay, then we have some ephemera. It looks like in the ephemera they have some things that you could use as title too. Look at those big words in there. And here is the back of that one. I don't know if y'all can hear, but Bella's over there snoozing. She's snoring really loud. She's snoring really loud. That doesn't bother me as much as when they walk around. Oh, I think she heard me because now she's walking around. Because their little nails click-clack on the floor. They, you can hear them walking around. Oh, these are beautiful. Vellum embellishments. Oh my goodness. We have to take this out of the package. But let me show you the back of it first. Look at that. Butterflies. That's amazing. Let's take this out of the package. I'm just, wow. Okay. I'm impressed. Call me impressed. This is just, looks really beautiful. And I have to take a closer look. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's got gold foiling. Look at the butterflies. Wow. Look how pretty. That is really, really pretty. Yeah, that's going to be fun to use on a layout. Look at these. Oh, I love this one. It says love much in gold foiling. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love these. These are awesome. Always be blooming. Beautiful day. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Like a dream. Those are awesome. Those are hard to stick on layouts though sometimes if you don't have anything to hide it behind. But like the butterflies, you could glue the middle of it down and then put some gemstones in the middle. So you can figure out ways to cover up the adhesive. But the only bad thing about vellum is even if you use a adhesive for vellum, I find you can still see it. There's nothing that hides it. Okay, so this is the cardstock stickers. The colors in this collection are just absolutely beautiful. Although I still think I like that, what was that one? The one with the orange and the pink and the green. That color combination is just to die for, I think. This is really pretty. Okay, then we have a Scrapbook font. I love the colors. I find these really hard to use though. If y'all have any tips on how you use these Scrapbook fonts and put titles and words together, I would really love to know, because I find them a challenge to try to use these and make them look like script. But I absolutely adore the colors. Those are beautiful, and they have the upper and lowercase. And the font's super cool too. Okay, so in addition to all of those different embellishments, we also have the paper. And here is the cover sheet for this collection. Already I can see that paper right there. That paper with the leaves. Look at that. That is just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to flip this over just in case I don't want to ruin that paper. Sometimes these are hard to get into. It's always sad when you accidentally cut into something and you're like, oh, trying to cut the packaging off and I cut the paper or something, and it's so sad. I hate when I do that. All right, this is beautiful. That's gorgeous. Rainbow, rainbow. And it looks like watercolor. Okay, and then here is the back. That's cute too with all the words. It looks like you only get one sheet of each one. Yeah, it says 12 double-sided papers, and it looks like there's 6 times 4, 24. It's the opposite side, so yeah, just 24 different designs, 12 papers. That's pretty too. Wow, I love this. Super awesome. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. I love anything that's blue-green or green-blue. I'm really happy when they make a really gorgeous paper, and then on the back side, it's nice, but it's not like you would have to really think hard about what choice that you would make, what side to pick from. Sometimes when they put the really awesome paper and the other side of the paper is also really cool, I hate that, because then it's hard to use that paper because you don't know what side to use. Okay, this is a really cool cut apart. That's super cool. Just so happy to be here. Yes, I am. Happy to be in my new house, in my craft room, even though it's messy. If y'all could see what's around me. Yeah, it's a hot mess in here, but I'm enjoying being in here. It's a really pretty stripe, and then this gray paper. That's beautiful. It's like a watercolor effect on a lot of these papers. That's a cute floral. And then here is another floral. Very pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love rainbow paper. And here's another cut apart. Not too excited about that one, but I think it might be cool, especially this one here. You can cut around it and be kind of cool to use in a cluster. Like this one here. It's kind of blocky looking though, but I like the rainbow stripe on the back. Okay, here is a geometric print. Looks like it's 3D boxes. Oh, that's beautiful. I could see using this as a background. That's gorgeous. And then we have this one here, which looks like a little seed packets. That's really cute. I like those a lot. And then the back one is this paper here. That reminds me of another paper that they have from another collection. So, really cool. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. I hope that y'all had fun looking through all of the new collections from Pinkfresh and what's all included in the Pinkfresh Create event for September 2022. And they did have a card making one that's in October. and did think a little bit about doing that, but I still have so much to do with the house and just trying to get caught up that I decided not to. But Joanne and I did talk about doing that one, and I think we're just going to wait and see what they come out with next year, and hopefully I'll have more time next time so that I can actually watch the classes and create the projects. Okay, well that's all I have for this video. I do have a short video clip of my two dogs, Bella and 𝗬𝗲𝗀, that I'm going to put at the very end of this video. So if you want to see that, stick around. And if you like this video, please give it a like, because it helps me to know what types of videos you'll like to watch. It also helps YouTube to know which videos to recommend to other viewers, and it helps my channel, and I do appreciate the thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed and you want to see more videos, please subscribe. I would love to have you join my channel. So y'all take care. Hope y'all have an awesome weekend, and I hope to see you next time. Bye now. Hi, Libby. What you doing? Are you enjoying being out here in the sun? How about you, Bella? Are you enjoying it? You're in the shade. Say, Bella doesn't like the outside. Say, we still have no fence. Maybe one of these days we'll get a fence. Right now the girls are on ties, otherwise 𝗬𝗲𝗀 would run away for sure. She'd be like out in the front yard and visiting the neighbors. Yep. That's what she would be doing. Yeah. What do you think, Miss Bella? You got anything to say? You looking forward to getting your fence so you can go explore? Miss Bella, you want to say hi? Can you tell the YouTube people hi? No? Okay. All right. Well, let's go inside.